Peoples Mike. I am Jimmy Peoples. You feel like closing that curtain for me?
You guys are...
This is the podcast before the mic. If you want to jump on, grab a chair.
Do you close these curtains too, or no?
I haven't, but you can. You can close
I feel like it looks better backdrop, right?
You want it dark?
That way you can see it, so it looks more professional. I guess you can't really tell me that. Wait, hold on. There we go.
You did it.
It looks good, like that.
There it is.
I was wondering,
Like
because when I
this
saw...
is your first time here?
Yeah.
Okay. You haven't seen this yet? Okay.
No.
No, it looks pretty good. I like this.
Yeah.
You want to grab a chair? Grab a chair and jump on. Slip on that side. Go on that way. Watch the cord though. You did it. Good job.
All right.
Yeah. Introduce. Well, watch the cord. Man, that's scary every time. Boom. You did it 3 times.
Scoot in. Don't
scoot in tight. Get in that light.
Yeah.
Man, we're live on Facebook. Hope you don't have any warrants. Introduce yourself.
Juan Burton. Unprofessional open micer.
Whoa. Unprofessional open micer.
Yeah,
If you're an open micer, that's your profession right there. But you're an unprofessional open micer.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's double layer.
Yeah. That's rough.
It's still a credit. That's a professional open micer.
So you're trying to work your way into becoming an
professional open micer. I want to
Okay.
do this 10 years and go nowhere.
All right. Okay.
Oh shit! That's a terrifying
Jimmy, get off your phone. You're always on your phone during these podcasts.
Because I log it. Because now I know who's.
So there still is a 6 p.m. mic?
Yeah.
That's what Jared
There is
says.
a 6 p.m. mic, yes. We host a 6 p.m. Bring Your Ass. Jared, hi. Jared Schwartz.
This is good because now I can do this, get up right away, and then get out of here. Before I'd come here and be here till 10 o'clock and do 1 minute and 23 seconds, and then have to get off.
Yep, the rules.
Yeah,
the rules.
that's how I do it.
I cut the list down, so I do like a bucket. I do a park spot for the first 10.
That's good.
And I do free for the other lap.
Yeah.
So whoever makes it in there, it's not guaranteed. So
Yeah.
And then I could just cut it and then get the hell out of here, and nobody complains.
Jimmy, let me ask you something. So, I'm thinking about this right now just because we're in a tight space. Our knees are touching, you know what I mean? No, but it's not a bad thing.
I thought you were going to say something good.
Oh, no. It's not a bad thing, but I'm just wondering, do you ever have this where you're sitting on the train and then you realize you're clenching your knees and you're like, what am I doing? And you just let them loose and they touch the guys and then you feel him start to close his legs?
No, what I do on the train is when I put my bag on, and because I got a drifting leg, so my right leg drifts.
Yeah. Like a lazy eye.
Yeah, it is. I had a, whatever.
Yeah.
Broke my leg, but I put my bag on so it doesn't drift, so it keeps it together.
But I think it's a better move just to let it loose and wherever it's comfortable. If the other guy, it happens, his leg is comfortable touching your leg, that's fine.
It becomes a competition, and then now we're doing this.
No, you're not pressing. You just let them touch.
No, it depends. If I'm really tired in the morning, I'll be like, ugh. But usually I'll be like, I'll give him a little nudge. To
Really?
Yeah.
Jimmy, you're too heady. You're
no.
too much in your head.
Don't touch. You know what bothers me on the train?
What?
Is when I got no sleeves, and then somebody sits next to me with this just out, and then they gently touch you when you try to sleep, and then every time you move, they gently touch you with the sleeve because it's baggy.
You like this right here?
Yeah, this little.
That's what
piece.
a T-shirt is. There's nothing anybody can do about that.
There's none. There's no.
Yeah, but that's insane, Jimmy. That's insane.
But when you're trying to sleep and then they move, it brushes against you. It's like they do that, and you can't.
But you just gotta let it. I think you're just too sensitive. You're too touch sensitive.
Super sensitive. Super.
There'll be times
I'm
where
like this motherfucker, and they keep moving.
Jimmy, there'll be times I'm on the podcast and like your pinky will touch like a hair of mine. You'll be like, "I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry," and I don't even notice it.
I don't know. I hate to say black people, but I respect space.
Yeah.
You know, and some people have no sense of space.
So you would say black people are more
I think so.
Space sensitive.
I think we are.
Interesting.
And white people don't. I have a question. Who's this? Chinedum Nwadi Chi. I have a question. How come in high school you were faster than everyone but could never catch the deep passes? Because I needed contacts, Jake. They figured it out. I didn't have contacts, you piece of shit. I was the fastest kid, one of the fastest kids in the area, and they joked on me because I couldn't catch the ball.
In football.
Yeah. I couldn't see, you bitch. All right.
Do you have bad hand-eye coordination?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
But I catch close shit. How are you?
I'm just like, you guys are talking about the train, but like, only guys touching. Like, what about like, you feel nice bare tits, ass? Like, what about the good times on the train where like you're pressed against strange women, and like it's not your fault, it's crowded. What about that?
That's creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
You guys are here like negotiating, like, ooh, his sleeve, like, touch me. I'm like, what about the good times?
I haven't had a driver up on the train since middle school. And like a girl who just stood next to you and then just started.
I mean, even
I've
like
never, if that's ever happened to me, I've never been able to enjoy it because I'm always thinking about how uncomfortable she is, you know?
If she initiates, that's when it's not creepy.
That never, I feel like people like you guys think they're initiating it, but
I wouldn't move. I would make sure. I was like, is this happening? And then
so you're perfectly still, and then you.
I wouldn't be like, unless she guided or whatever. But it doesn't. I don't think it happens. I mean, it probably happens now. You know, it happens to like clean cut guys.
So you're saying there's no good touches on the train?
Yes,
like,
that's what I.
What about a music festival, like somewhere where you're crowded?
Yes,
or like
I believe in those.
This is what I'm talking about. It's like you're not being a creep. You're just like, now you're crunching everybody. Luckily, you're next to some girl.
I think in those situations that can happen. I think on the train, there's never been, because I'm somebody who like I'll approach someone in public and like talk to someone, but I think the train is somewhere where you can never do that. That's like an off-limit zone.
Never be squished.
No, never like go up and talk to a stranger, whether it be a man or a woman.
No, never talk to a fucker. I went to Puerto Rico and a stranger talked to me, and it's like it's always the same. Nobody approaches you to talk, and it's like a good scenario.
I actually had one that it was and it's always a homeless person who wingmans it, right? A homeless person comes up and be like, these motherfuckers right here, and then one girl's like, that was crazy, right? And then they'll be like, and I'm like, yeah, that was crazy. And it's like, I don't know why in New York.
That is hilarious.
And then we'll start talking like every time I talk to a girl. Not every time, but a lot of times.
It's initiated
by a homeless guy doing some crazy shit.
That's funny you mentioned that because that happened to me recently where like there's a homeless guy and he's like asking and then he put his hand out, right? And this girl takes out like a piece of, she had like a muffin and she went to give it to him and then he took his hand away like this. And then she was like puzzled and then went back and she went to do it and he took it away. So he was fucking with her and he laughed and walked away and she looked up at me and she was like, I was like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
that's your end.
That's your end. I didn't say anything, but like I saw there was an opportunity to do that.
Yeah, they wingman that shit all the time.
Yeah.
Anytime a homeless person comes around, I'm like, where's the hot guy?
Yeah.
Where's the one?
Jimmy, now you understand you have to get a friend to dress up all raggedy and then do a performance.
Hi.
Yeah.
You coming in? Oh man, they're trying to peek in.
I didn't see anyone.
Yeah, that's how we get our audience. Come in.
Here.
Come in. What are you doing, weirdo? Who peeks in? Who does that? Who peeks in the room?
But not even acknowledge if people talking. That's crazy.
It's so weird.
Oh man.
Hi.
Sorry.
What's up?
Yeah, what's up, dude?
Have a seat. Hang out.
Right.
You're an audience.
Time to really
we have an
talk.
audience.
Cool. I'll be the audience.
Yeah,
What's up?
we're there. We're
What
just
am I the
talking.
audience for?
We're talking about homeless wingmen. Where are you
Homeless
from?
wingman? I'm
Yeah.
from New Jersey.
What's your name?
Jack.
Jack.
Yeah.
You ride the train here?
What?
Do you ride the train in New York?
No, I live in New York now.
Oh,
I'm
man.
from New Jersey.
Okay. Well,
I used to all the time on
okay.
NJ Transit.
Yep. Well, NJ Transit probably not. Right?
Huh?
The path. Is that the path?
No, Pat's not part of it.
No.
Or I guess it is, but Path only runs from Hoboken to New York.
Okay.
NJ Transit's like the whole
You're
city.
no help, Jack. You're no help.
We probably can't even hear anything he's saying.
No, the mics are dope.
Really?
These mics are dope.
Okay.
Yeah, they can hear us. I got you.
What do you mean homeless? What do you mean homeless wingman?
Jimmy was saying that like anytime there's been a crazy situation on the train with a homeless guy, it'll always be like a girl afterwards will be like, "What was that?" And then it'll be like Jimmy can be like, "I know, that was crazy," and then they'll get to talking.
See that? You pay attention to it now.
Yeah,
right?
that's actually because it happens every goddamn day.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing you can use every goddamn
It's
day.
in.
Jimmy, sometimes you have pieces of gold that are so true.
People let it pass every day.
Yeah.
Every time a homeless person comes, just pay attention. Pay
Yeah.
attention to what happens. I had one guy. He was just calling people white bitches. He was like, "Oh, these white bitches. You white bitch. You white bitch." And then there was a girl sitting next to me. "Yeah, white bitch." And I was like, "Why would you do that? Why?" And then she was like, "That was so rude." And then we just started talking. I wasn't gonna, every time.
And then if she does deny you, you can say, "You are a white bitch."
I wouldn't, but it was. I remember the one. We didn't even exchange numbers, but the look when she walked away was like, I should have really talked to this guy. Like
I have that on the subway all the time.
Yeah.
Like, do you have that like fantasy where you're gonna like meet someone on the fucking subway? Because that happens.
Oh yeah, I feel like everyone has that fantasy, but the thing is, we were just talking about the subway train is the one place where like you can never approach or talk to somebody
Right.
because it's impossible.
That's not true.
It's impossible to not seem creepy, you know?
See, but I know girls who say they like would be fully
Oh yeah, but girls think that until it actually happens,
right.
you know?
And then I feel like I would get completely arrested.
met a lot of girls.
But I've locked eyes with people on the subway.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm like, but I never made a move.
I wanted to take a picture.
Yeah.
I wanted to take a picture. The other day, I usually wear T-shirts, right?
Yeah.
And on any off day, I wear a button-up, right? And the day I wear T-shirts, I'm sitting on the bench. It's mainly homeless people and regular people. I put a button-down shirt on. I'm sitting on the bench by myself. I look up. There's two hot girls on the left, two hot girls on the right. And I'm like, I don't know if it's a shirt. I don't know if it's just been just the moment. But I feel like when you.
And there was open seating across from you, or what?
No, it's the train. It was just, it was not on the train. It was on the say the word
platform.
The platform.
Oh yeah, but Jimmy, anyone feel that's just a coincidence.
I could say it could have been a coincidence.
It's a coincidence.
It could have been a coincidence.
Yeah.
But I just noticed the difference. You know, any other day.
Can I ask
like,
you this?
okay.
Were the last two seats that were filled, were those the ones on either side of you?
Two on this side, two on the other side.
I know, but the ones right next to you, were those filled first or last?
I don't. I was reading the book, so I know two sat on this side and then two came around because it looks safe. You know, if you dress, if I look like everybody else and we're all look homeless and sleeping in the morning, they're like, "Oh, I'm not sitting there." You know.
What's funny is I saw a homeless guy laying down on the train. He was on the train on like the thing. On the seat, laying down, and it was a packed train.
Yeah, I tell him to get up.
And you do.
Yeah.
You're the hero.
Yeah,
You're the hero.
absolutely. And I hit a chair. I always hit him like I sound like military. So
Yeah.
I say,
You're like,
straight,
hey,
straight,
come
gotta
on.
fly right. Or I'll say something like, like on your feet, cadet, because I assume that they always, you know.
You think because they're veterans, that'll trigger them.
That'll trick. You hope they're having the right dream.
The right
You
dream.
just like cut it.
Right.
Yeah.
But I always, you know, if you come with a voice of authority, they always sit up.
But you know what's funny?
That's
It made
batshit crazy.
It made me realize that anyone who does something like that, I'm gonna assume they're homeless. Like anyone who's that, like even if they're well dressed or something, anyone who's that comfortable in New York City, everyone thinks they're homeless,
Yeah.
right?
Well, what's weird is I worked overnight shifts for a long time, and I would take the subway home. And the subway home was at 9 a.m., so it's going the opposite direction of everybody. So my train cars would just be like bunk beds.
Yeah.
Like because I would take the subway going the opposite direction of everybody because I wasn't going.
So they would sit on the chairs and then under the chairs.
It would just be like the whole car would be sleeping. Because at 9 a.m. no one's on. It's really just me and overnight workers coming home.
Yeah.
So on those trains, that's where all the homeless people go to sleep in the mornings because it's not as crowded. So the trains going back are just like you would have like literally like 13 people sleeping on a subway car.
Do you care? Do you like?
No, it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not in a crowded subway car, so I don't really care.
I'll take the non-crowded car every time. Every time. The one with like homeless people sleeping there, like people try to avoid those. I'll take that every time.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't mind.
I don't mind. I don't give a shit. I'll
Doesn't
sit next to
bother
homeless,
me.
right?
Yeah.
I remember one time I was sitting on the train and this homeless lady was sitting there. I was so tired that I didn't give a shit. And she just rested her head on my shoulder. And then it was just a moment.
That's nice.
And I was
That's
like,
a New York moment.
It's a New York moment. She was warm. It was cold. It was winter. And she just,
Was she
Yeah,
old?
that's community.
she was old, right my age. She just,
The moment you got a rash.
Yeah, I probably would have got a rash. I didn't give a shit. I was like, it's cold. She's
She was
warm.
rubbing some disease on
Black,
you.
black
Yeah.
chick. You know, I don't.
You know what happened to me that this really bugged me? I took the bus here, and I was sitting in the front. You know how the front it says reserved for handicap, whatever. It was an empty bus. It was me and someone else sitting across from me. We're both in the handicap. And then this old lady gets on, and then the girl sitting across from me gets up and like moves away to let this old lady there. And I didn't move because there's every other seat is there were still open seats in that area. So now I just look like an asshole because this girl moved, but she didn't need to move. There were so many seats open. And people do this on the train all the time where it's like an open train and they'll like get up and just to like feel like they're doing something good.
I used to, and it does feel good. It
Yeah.
does feel at a certain time, but I stopped giving up my seat.
Really?
Yeah, I don't give up to anybody.
Oh no, I'll give it up if it's
I
a
give it up
packed
every
train.
time now.
No.
'Cause I don't know. Yeah.
Because a lot of times people don't want to talk to you. And especially women, they think you're going to only give up their seat just so that you can talk to them. So I just won't give it up.
I think that's
you know
so
how
fair.
pregnant you got to look for me to give your seat up?
Yeah,
I need to see a foot kick in your stomach.
I need like 6 months.
Yeah,
at least.
yeah. I'm not making that mistake.
I saw a girl who I thought she just had a belly. Like I thought she just had, and someone got up and gave her the seat. I was like, but it turned out she was pregnant. I was like, wow, that was a risky maneuver. She could have just been a little chubby and then been like, why are you giving your seat up to me? Because she
But
was
I
a young
feel like
girl.
I get dirty looks sometimes.
You'll check in at 3 o'clock. You can hang out and sit in this podcast before the mic, and then I'll throw the list.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. Cool?
That's it.
I signed up online.
Nobody cares. Have a seat. No, just messing.
We're doing a
It's a
podcast.
podcast
Oh,
before
fuck,
the
I'm
mic.
sorry.
No, it's okay. You can talk. Are you from LA?
I am from
Where?
You sense it? You smell it?
No, I can see the Rams jersey.
They don't make those in New
I'm
York.
from like 40 minutes north. It's called Santa Clarita.
Oh, okay.
The diet?
That's where the show
Yeah,
is
you
based
roll
on.
your eyes. That's all I know.
Santa Clarita. It's just hot as fuck there. San Gabriel Valley.
Give a shout out LA stuff now.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's parts of LA where I'm not even familiar with because they're so fucking like. Is that even technically LA?
It's not.
Yeah.
I just say I'm from LA. so
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
But
That's
isn't-
like so
isn't
many
LA a
places.
bunch of counties? That's like what
It is a,
everybody says. Like,
yeah,
a bunch
but
of
it is
cities.
a bunch of counties, but they're counties, they're cities, separate cities that aren't even in LA that people they'll say is in LA just because it's
part of
easy.
Los Angeles County, but not the same.
Okay. Let's move on from that.
I saw Hobbs and Shaw last night.
So did I.
Did you?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I loved it.
Did you like
Because
it?
it knew exactly what it was. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was so stupid, and
It
it
was
knew
so
it was
stupid.
stupid,
So
and
stupid.
it
So
leaned
stupid.
into itself,
Yeah.
and I loved it.
Yeah, good job.
I
Good. All right, I gotta see it again.
Did you watch it by yourself, Jack?
No, I was with her.
Yeah, I went by
We
myself.
took 2 edibles, and we're just
I
like,
took some.
Yeah.
It's a movie you have to see.
You have
like
to see it.
animals. Because The Rock, like, the exposition of the movie, like, it'll just be The Rock be like, there's an antivirus we need to track down by a secret government
The
agency.
dialogue was terrible. I was like, this is
I
so
loved
bad.
it. It was amazing.
Yeah,
That's
this
the
is
best.
So bad.
The Rock caught a helicopter with a chain, and then he's just screaming, like holding a helicopter. I was like,
It was
this is
so bad.
brilliant.
It was so bad when he's beating up his sister, and
Yeah.
he just picks her up. He's like playing along and picks her
Yeah, and he
up.
picks her up.
He's like, "We done yet?"
It is, the movie is the dumbest thing in the world.
Yo,
but
that's the
it knows,
best.
It knows it's dumb.
It was
Dude,
good.
the reason The Rock is such a great actor
God.
is because hey, what's up?
I like how people come through the curtain. Like, I have arrived.
Yeah.
Is this the salute?
This is the new revamped open mic at Niagara. But The Rock is a great actor because he knows who he is. Like, his WWE persona, like him just being like the corny hero, he plays that role so well. And he's aware of it, too. You know how...
Look, he's also charming as shit. Like, he's funny as fuck. Like,
Yeah.
he does.
Charismatic.
Like the old, like when you watch like a cartoon and there's the old-fashioned like hero who's like he's corny. That's The Rock in real life. That's how he is in all his roles, and he's aware of it. You know,
Yeah, he's completely aware of himself.
crazy.
It was a great movie.
I want to see the Tarantino.
So
I didn't see that.
it was long. It was like 3 hours.
Yeah.
It was too long. I didn't know the backstory. I didn't know,
Like history?
Yeah, the history of.
Well, I thought I figured out the ending, and then I saw like some YouTube videos.
No, don't ruin it.
No, but the
Don't
YouTube videos just like Quentin just like knows like all this shit that like nobody knows about, and it's like for you to get what he gets, it's like you have to watch a million old movies.
Oh,
Yeah,
like if
yeah.
you know the whole story.
I thought I got what I thought I was trying to say Hollywood's like vapid, sort of.
Hollywood's what?
Like Hollywood's just vapid. And I thought like everybody just gets what they want, but it doesn't mean anything.
SAT words or...
Yeah, that's huge word. Huge word. I was like, can you translate?
I don't know what...
The fight scene at the end was the best part. It was crazy.
No, don't ruin it, Jimmy.
And I'm gonna ruin
Plus,
it. You should have saw it,
third
bro.
act plus.
But I heard Margot Robbie doesn't speak, right? She has like a sound.
Yeah, she speaks. She has a couple of.
Yeah, she's like
She doesn't
she's
speak?
like,
I heard she was. I guess it's wrong. I heard that like it was an artistic choice, but she like doesn't. She doesn't have any speaking lines.
Huh.
Like, she's just like.
You know,
that's not true.
You know, Margot Robbie is married to like some like assistant.
Is she married?
Yeah,
She's married to who?
some like assistant photography guy, like a low level guy on like a.
That's a boss move.
Really?
Yeah.
She likes.
So you know
she
that-
just likes.
you're like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but that's
I'm
also
a
like
low-level guy.
the
Maybe that's not for
ballsiest
me.
assistant photography guy. Like who's on set with Margot Robbie? He's like, I'm gonna hit on Margot Robbie.
He's
Well,
probably,
he's
he's
like,
probably
get her
spending
this
time
stuff.
with her and then
Yeah.
cracking jokes and then
that is
she was like,
fucking-
you know,
Yeah.
she didn't give a shit.
She's like co-starring with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Like, who are you with? I'm with. See that guy over there?
Yeah.
She's too
Oh,
old
yeah.
for
You
this.
see that guy behind the camera way
See that
back
guy wearing
there?
all black and sweating
man.
a
That's
little
my
bit?
husband.
That's my dude.
Do you see the guy getting coffee and bagels for everybody?
Yeah.
That's my
See that
husband.
guy with like some crumbs on his shirt?
Yeah.
Good guy.
So good.
Stains on his shorts.
Good for him. That's amazing. I didn't know she was married.
I love shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
Tell me
I was surprised by it, but yeah, there you go.
Where you from?
Oh,
Yeah. That's
I
how
was just looking at the crowd like, when is the mic gonna start?
no.
I'm from here, from Brooklyn, Staten Island.
Pretty zoned out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How'd you get in comedy?
it just started. Yeah, it just started.
Fresh?
No, not right now, but I mean, I just started doing it.
How many
2 years
months?
ago.
2 years in?
Yeah.
How many? What was that moment that said, "All right, I'm gonna do comedy"?
Oh, Jimmy, what
I
are we
just
talking
like
about?
Did you do
nothing's,
that?
No.
nothing's like fun. Nothing's like good. Like, I don't know when like you're making your friends laugh. That's like the best time, right? So I'm like, I just want to keep doing.
You were that guy?
I don't even know what we're talking about. I feel like this is like a,
We were cutting him out, so I wanted to bring him back in a little.
Oh, okay.
That was my weak attempt to bring him back in.
Where's your list of topics? Don't you
I
have?
threw them all out.
Empty.
It was
That's a
shit.
blank piece of
It was a
paper.
blank paper. It was supposed to be something, and I was like, you know what? I was at a mic earlier, and this lady threw me off. She was like, "You're offending me," and I forgot what I was talking about. I think I was talking about.
It was just your smile.
I was running a bit how white women have a new fad. And their new fad is to date guys with long names, like Indian guys,
That is.
right? And they try to out. Is that
Well-
fair? And then she was like, "That's offensive," and I was like, "Oh, what?"
No, I think that might be.
Jimmy, I have white female friends, and I
I
said
would like to say I have white people.
I have one.
I was
one of my
confirmed.
friends is a white female, but I asked them, I'm like, is it because it seems like dating Indian guys is in
I just
fashion?
think Indian, Asian,
and
African.
I asked them, and they were like,
I mean, that's a good thing.
yeah, they agreed to it.
"Yeah."
There's some Indian who's the guy from The Night Of? Do you know the guy, the actor?
The night.
The Night Of. He's been in a bunch of shit.
Nagiani. He was in Stuber. The guy in Stuber.
No, that's Kumail. But
Kumail.
like that too. Like
Yeah.
there are guys like who are becoming Indian sex symbols. Like
Don't say that. Don't
Sex
say that.
symbols
I think they are.
No.
like him, that guy whose name I can't remember. He is. I know a lot of girls with crushes.
I saw
Wow.
3 Indian lead movies back to back. I saw Yesterday, I saw Stuber, and I saw
Oh, how was that?
Blinded by the Light.
Oh, I didn't see that.
That's
one.
an Indian
that
guy,
Bruce
too?
Springsteen movie.
Yeah, the Springsteen movie.
Was that good?
Yeah, it was alright.
Which one was the best out of those 3?
Probably Yesterday. But the fight scene in Stuber was the shit.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was funny as hell. But it was the same guy trying to get with a white girl, just trying to fuck a white girl, and they didn't know how to do it. Just, I didn't like it. I didn't like
Yeah.
it.
It's interesting how that happens. How there's like fads in. I don't know.
Go walk into it. Walk into the room. Open the door. Walk. You were gonna say it. Say it.
No, there's just fads in, like certain races, or now it's hip for something. At one time, Jackie Chan was a sex symbol. No, he was never a sex symbol.
But Bruce Lee was a little bit, I feel like, maybe.
No, I don't think ever.
Yeah, I think so.
Bruce Lee?
Yeah.
If you're famous, you're a
He was
symbol of
like-
something.
Yeah, if you're yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, yeah, maybe. I've never heard a girl say, "I want to have sex with Bruce Lee."
No. But I know
Well, a
girls
girl
who really
did have
like the
sex
song.
Why would it come up though?
Who, Bruce Lee?
No, I'm just like some girl. Like, by the way, I want to have sex with Bruce
Well,
Lee.
girls talk about how they're attracted to Brad Pitt or Leonardo DiCaprio.
No, literally, no girls ever talk to me about who she's attracted to, unless I was in her friend zone.
Yeah, that could be true. Well, I've heard it quite a bit, so maybe I've been in a friend. Maybe I've been in a
just
friend.
realized.
I can name a bunch. Yeah, I'm like, oh wow, you just really gave me a perspective on myself. Yeah, I don't know. I just think girls. Yeah.
I was on a train the other night and I saw a couple. I've seen him a couple times. Just a young kid and a guy. I guess he walked her home or takes her home from work, and she's being flirty, right? And he's being like, "I'm not going to touch you. I'm not going to lean in." I was like, this guy's putting himself in the friend zone. Like, it was so uncomfortable to watch. And I was like, she was like trying to lay on his shoulder, and he was like sitting like this the whole time. And I was like, I just want to coach him. I want to something.
Could they have been brother and sister?
No, I've seen them before. They're definitely not brother and sister. And he tried to give her a kiss when he got off the train. So he
Really?
was like, you know that moment where you know he's thinking about it. He's like, all right, maybe now. All right, maybe now. I'll do it.
It's too late then.
It's too late. The moment's gone. She was trying to. He went in with lean. It was so. She was like, oh.
That's like Usama has a bit where he's talking about how like he sees a guy with a girl and it's like late and they're on the train together and he's still like making her laugh and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's like,
It's
dude,
over. He's won.
you already have. You don't need to keep doing that. At a certain point, they're like, why is this guy cracking jokes?
No, it's bombing. It's bombing.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so bad to watch. Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not everyone can be like you, Jimmy.
Yeah.
That's why I teach. You can't
One day,
teach.
I don't know what it would take for me to have the balls to take that leap. You know what I mean?
Do what?
To like lock eyes with a girl on a train or something, and then try to get on them. Actually.
You wait for them to come to you.
No.
Okay, well, it's been 2 years. So far, no
Do
one's
this
come.
next time. Just wait by the maps. Sit by the maps.
maps.
The maps. That's where they come when they get lost. And then you just say, "Hey, where you going?" Start a conversation. Or
That's way better. A girl who's not from town.
huh?
Yeah.
A girl who's not from town. That's way better.
Yeah,
Just like
yeah.
that
She
sign.
thought she was be showing around. Sit like, "Hey, where you trying to go? You need some
Do you
help?"
do you hang out with them that day, or do you like get a number and set it up for
It depends on, you gotta play the moves. You're like, hey, if she's not going anywhere serious, but hey, you wanna go just get something to eat, or you wanna,
Hell yeah.
you know?
She's like, no, I'm going somewhere.
if she's going somewhere serious, but or I'm gonna meet this guy, and if she's like, oh, fuck that guy.
Jimmy, there's shit talking your podcast right now.
Who shouldn't talking? These guys?
Yeah.
These two?
Oh,
What
there's
did
a
you say?
video on this?
They should have a sub.
We're live on Facebook.
Oh wow.
What did you say?
I don't know why he's chiming in. Nobody can hear a fucking word he's
No,
saying.
we can hear him. We can
No
hear him.
way, dude.
Yeah,
That's what I was saying.
Dude, this audio setup's horseshit, dude. Why would you even do this? You're in a loud bar, you got
This
this
mic
weird
is the
fucking-
third time I've done it. The mic gets everything and
Dude,
gets you guys.
you need little microphones for everybody,
Well,
man.
buy mics for everybody, but right now we're using these mics, you piece of shit.
Imperfect
I said
system.
that at the beginning. I said no one's going to be able to hear
No,
him.
they hear him.
He insists.
Yeah, I hear it, guys. I hear it.
All right.
You want to pull it up on Facebook and prove me wrong?
Shit, man. I'm a proud man. I kind of want to.
Do
It's
it.
on my page. It's on Facebook. The room it's Jimmy Peoples. Piece of shit. Don't judge my. It's already a shitty podcast. It doesn't have to. It's okay. It's all right.
Right, if the podcast is shitty, then the audio should also be shitty.
No. Well, we're
At least
growing.
he's projected
Yes, you are projecting.
for the sake of the audio.
Definitely gonna last the mic though. Yeah, and
shit,
you
dude.
you actually get an extra minute. You make it better.
Oh, fuck yeah.
We're gonna wrap this up. You got a last closing?
No, I got nothing to say. Thanks for having me on.
You're the
Do
shit.
you want to get in the shot?
Yeah, put your face in
Sure.
there. Just say your name real quick.
Hi, I
Just
was
gotta kick
Jack.
him out.
Yeah, I just.
It's all shit.
It's all.
Two tap. Two tap.
Don't you do that. Don't you do that.
No.
Don't you
Because
do
I'm not
that.
eight
Tell
on
them they can see.
Fortnite.
Let's wrap them up. Where can they find you? What do you do for a living, Jack?
You can find me. What's up? You can find me on Jack Finnegan on Facebook and Jay Finnegan19 on Instagram.
Yeah,
And
you can.
Dab it.
Don't dab.
I'm not
Don't dab,
dabbing.
Jack.
Here, thumbs
Good-
up.
Thumbs up. That's good white guy shit right there. Yeah. Where can they find you?
I've been kicked off social media, so you can find me at what is this? Niagara at 6 p.m.
It sounds crispy in Baltimore. The sound is fine.
Ooh.
You piece of shit.
Ooh.
How about that? I know what the fuck. I kind of know what I'm doing.
Thank you, Baltimore.
Goddamn. Paul, goddamn. Where can they find you?
You can find me at Alligator Lounge on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. at my open mic that I have there.
Yeah, you do.
Good
Yeah,
mic.
it's a
It
great
is a good
mic.
mic. I did it last week.
Yeah.
It's a good mic.
Oh, you're a comic, Jack. I know you're a comic. I thought he was just a guy who showed up.
No, he's funny.
Okay, good
Try my
job.
best.
I
Yeah.
almost think you're from LA because you have the casual.
I have the LA vibe.
Good. Let's wrap this up. Give it up for them. You clap the last. Give it up for them. Yeah. It's another episode of The People's Mic. Thank you for everybody who's checking out, checking in. Shout out to Jack. You can find it on iHeartRadio, Spotify, JimPeoples.com. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, J Peoples TV. We're here every Saturday at 5 o'clock for the podcast, 6 o'clock for the open mic. If you're out of town comic, just DM me. You can grab a seat, jump on the podcast, go up early at the mic, and we'll be back next week. Thank you.
Jimmy.